Hello and welcome to the private study course on how to kickstart your coaching program. In this beginner session, I'm going to give you a general overview on how you can start your own coaching program professionally and turn it into a highly profitable business. Before I continue, I want to first thank you for investing in this course. I hazard to guess that you're very excited in expanding your current business or take your self-employed career to the next level. You'll learn how to exploit your lucrative business and take it to the greater heights. Firstly, why you should consider coaching as a lucrative source of income and opportunities. For starters, this is one of the easiest ways to go high ticket with your current product or service. For example, if you're teaching people how to trade on Forex and you currently have an ebook or membership site on that market and you're selling it purely online. However, there are just some people who prefer to be mentored in person and they have the money to afford to do so. So this is a strong incentive for you to go charge premium prices for your own personal time. Now, according to this, to one informal survey at ask500.com, there's a survey that included 500 participants on asking, what is the preferred method of learning? While I do not have the statistics with me right now, majority of them prefer to be mentored either in group coaching or on a one-on-one basis compared to studying home study courses or reading ebooks. So now you know that there's a lucrative opportunity in being a coach and passing out your skills on a one-on-one or group coaching basis. Now, not everybody will be able to afford that, but you only need a few clients to make up for your time. Therefore, you only need a few clients compared to selling several copies of your products for the same amount of income. For example, if you are selling a $100 product and on the other hand, you're willing to teach client skills for let's just say $1,000 per head, that's equivalent to selling 10 copies of your products. Sometimes it can be more than that ratio. The monetary opportunities aside, there are also networking opportunities. You can create your own close team of like-minded individuals who share your ideas and are champions of your cause. For example, again, if you've discovered an original idea or concept like, let's just say, how to date women, and your concept is considered revolutionary, and you can put your name or trademark on it. So when you start teaching individuals how to do the same, you can actually name the method after your name or after any of your favorite name, like what most of the names of street names methods that we hear of today, things like karate, judo, and so on. Also, not forgetting to mention that you can also reach out to change some areas in people's lives. Now you don't have to change everything in a person's life, but even so, you manage to help people improve their lives in a little bit in one area, and that's very good, and people are willing to pay top dollar for most parts which matters to them most. This is why self-improvement coaches are quite wealthy, because they help people in self-improvement areas like confidence building, public speaking, anger management, jealousy management, and so on. However, coaching students come with a heavy price, and this is what I call the disadvantages of coaching. For starters, it's obvious that it's time and effort consuming because you're training on a one-on-one basis, and since it's going to be time and effort consuming, you only have 24 hours in a day. This also means that the amount of clients you can take on is very finite. At the most you can do is coach a group of people at the same period of time. However, your class will have a certain limit and you cannot be coaching too many students in the same classroom. Otherwise your attention will be extremely diluted. Not forgetting to mention also that your patience and people skills would be tested and challenged. Now, coaching people can be a very interesting experience because I have spoken and talked to many coaches from various areas like sports, business consultants, and even fitness coaches. They tell me a lot of interesting stories of how they meet some certain people and people who put their patience to the test, people who just don't want to follow your program, people who are stubborn or have a problem helping themselves. So your patience and people skills will definitely be tested and challenged. However, through this course, you will learn how to solve these problems. So when is the best time to consider starting your own coaching program? Now the proof that you've invested in this course shows that you're very interested in your own coaching program. However, you must have these key criteria before you adopt the idea of starting your own coaching program. Because starting a coaching program isn't something that you can just get into this business and get out of it anytime you want. It's a commitment, and a long one at that. So unless you're mentally prepared, starting your own coaching program isn't going to be for you yet. Now, the 4 key criteria to starting your own coaching program, you must make sure you have these requirements before you even think about structuring your own coaching program, which I'll be teaching in session 2. Number 1, you must know something that most people do not know, and people are willing to pay top dollar for it. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to know something rather extraordinary, but something that majority of people don't know. When I say majority, I don't mean as in the whole world, but a lot of people around you in your context that are not aware of it are willing to learn it, and especially willing to pay a lot of money for it. So now you know why there's lots of money to be found in coaching programs and classes for things like internet marketing. There's one very obvious example: Forex, self-improvement, dating, sports, management, leadership, consultation, weight loss, fitness, and the list goes on. I'm going to take internet marketing for example. Now here's a myth that I want to bust. And you don't have to be a millionaire to actually start your own coaching program. In fact, the truth is that most people who are entering this area are mostly newbies themselves. While many of them may have big ambitions and aspirations to become a millionaire or earning a lot of money, the truth is that many of these people need somewhere to start, and they want to start small. Also, for a number of these people, they're doing it for survival, not to become a millionaire. So if you know of a systematic approach to making $3,000 a month, for example, and you can take an absolute newbie to follow your steps and eventually make $3,000 a month for himself, you've already got a system over there that is worthy of coaching people. Are people willing to pay a lot of money for that? Are people willing to pay $500 or $1,000 to learn how to make $3,000 a month systematically and automatically? Yes, you bet. Because people in general are lazy, and most important of all, they are mostly busy. So if you can help teach people how to set up a system that makes $3,000 a month online systematically and automatically, this is something worthy of coaching, and people are definitely willing to pay high ticket for this information. And the fact that you're coaching the person to success means that he or she is assured that success is guaranteed. The same goes for other things like self-improvement or even dating for that matter. Because if you're a dating expert, for example, again, and you have systematically dated women and you know that women are predictable, they have something in common no matter which background, level of education or age. If you can teach other men to do the same thing, they will definitely be willing to pay a lot of money for it, and this is why dating coaches are also having very fat money being lined up into their pockets. Although this is not a make money program, the thing is that men want to enhance in one area of their lives, especially the romance and passion area. Now, point 2. This is what I have briefly mentioned about, and we'll be talking more about it. You must have a systematic approach towards achieving a goal. If you study most successful restaurants like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, and A&W, you'll know that no matter which restaurant you go to under the same brand, you'll notice that the food is always the same, the settings of the place is the same, the cashiers will always say the same words, and the prices are always the same. This is because these franchises have created a systematic approach towards serving their customers and running the business. On the same token, you must be able to franchise out your skills. It doesn't matter if you're in a business, sports, dating, or teaching people how to lose weight. You must have a systematic approach that you can franchise out that skill to other people. In other words, it must be a series of steps that people can follow and achieve predictable results or similar. Start your own coaching program when you're already widely regarded as an expert. Another indication that you can start your own coaching program is when you're already widely regarded as an expert. You don't have to be famous online or have a lot of friends on Facebook to be recognized as an expert. When you start having a small following of people who already trust you and start talking about you, that's already a very good indication that you can start your own coaching program. Number 4, bonus points. Not an obligation, but if you have these traits, this is another good reason for you to start your own coaching program. If you're an author of a published book, have spoken in public before on your chosen topic, or at least successfully trained one or a few people for free, and they have already achieved good results, this means that you can already start your own coaching program. Because not only are you already regarded as an expert, if you have already successfully trained one or a few people to success in whatever they're doing, they are already your best testimonials. In fact, they can act as your first tier of students, and you can already expand your own coaching program, not on your own, but you already have a group of sub-instructors under your command.